before you're even off the bus.
That song sets the tone.
The passion.
The energy.
The joy.
The Ruach.
Staff have been greeting campers with that song since I was a camper in 1948.
Do you remember the Plouts?
Oh, Rabbi Walter and Hadassah.
Oh, right, camp's first directors.
They actually introduced the concept of Ruach to camp.
Really, Ruach. Introduced Ruach?
There was a time before the Ruach.
That's like saying they introduced oxygen.
Yes, it is. It's exactly like that.
My mind is blown. What else you got, Maimonides?
From the beginning, Herzl was intended to be a summer retreat where Jewish kids are exposed to important values and given tools for living a good life. In particular, a good and enthusiastically Jewish life.
Did someone say enthusiastic?
Then someone said, ozone. I've had some pretty amazing ozone.
The ozone program is the energy of camp.
My last year at camp as a camper was 1957, and that was the year that Zvi Dershowitz started the Ozrim program.
When I think about an Ozo at Herzl Camp, I think about a magic maker who can take an atmosphere that is dull and black and white and turn it into color.
In the morning, the ozone always have so much energy, and I really don't know how they do it.
They made breakfast so energized and so Ruach-filled that there was nothing you could do but take a couple bites of cereal and jump up and dance.
The Ruach at Herzl Camp is probably one of the most special things about the camp.
Ruach at Herzl is spirit and passion and everything that makes camp fun.
You can take any small thing and make a song or a cheer about it and add in some hand motions, and there you go, you have Ruach. Music is everywhere at Herzl.
From the moment you get up and your Ozrim are singing songs to get you out of bed.
At meals, during Hugim, someone will be walking around with speakers and jamming out.
We sang the Israeli song. We danced the Israeli dances.
You hear music in services. You learn Judaism through music.
So much of my Hebrew that I know today came from lyrics in the different songs that we sang.
Herzl Camp is special because of grilled cheese and tomato soup.
Herzl Camp is special because of its rich history.
The beautiful land.
Chiri bim, chiri bom, chiri bim, chiri bim bom, bim bom, bim bom.
12 gates.
You have fun all the time.
Services on the lake.
The Shabbat meal ending with watermelon.
The Chadar.
The Merkaz.
The Merkaz is a really special place at Herzl Camp. It was actually built in 1960 by our caretaker, Albert Katz.
Anybody who's been to Herzl Camp has found their way to stand out on the Merkaz, either with friends or by themselves, and contemplate life.
I have so many memories of Friday nights, being in a very spiritual place and being able to follow along with the services, but having my own moments of just looking up and being so thankful at what a beautiful place Herzl Camp is.
All of Friday, you can feel a little buzz because it's leading up to Shabbat and everyone's excited.
We all wore whites. It was a time to get cleaned up, fix our hair.
Back in the 60s, the boys all wore cologne. Lots and lots of cologne. And the girls would put orange juice containers in their hair so their hair would be big and bouffant.
We would march in from our cabin into the Ulam.
The Shabbat caravan never happened in the 60s and 70s. In 1976, a program director by the name of Elke Abrahamson said, I think we should bring this to Herzl Camp. And at first everybody said, no, we can't do that because it's never been done before. But can you imagine Herzl these days without the Shabbat caravan?
One of the endearing things is shtick is shtick. So it's kind of fun to go back and see my kids or see others at the camp now, either doing the same shtick that we did or when someone says announcements.
Announcements?
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 Announcements, announcements, announcements.
3 chartreuse buzzards sitting on a fence.
Sarah, strong and able, get those elbows off the table.
It never rains at Herzl Camp, it only heavy dews.
You spilled, hug a pole, hug a pole.
We have no use for your bull now, for your bull now.
The last night of camp, oh my gosh.
The final banquet at camp has been a long-standing tradition.
You'd sit with somebody, often somebody special. Oftentimes the counselors would be your waiters. They'd put on shows.
Here's to dear old Herzl. People would be like crying and stuff.
3 short weeks we have been here, many friendships we have gained.
And then at the end it was like, here's to dear old Herzl.
And will be with us for many years to come. And it goes on, but I'm not going to sing it for you.
Herzl is special because of the staff.
Herzl Camp is special because of friendships.
Other Jews from other places.
Hanafat hadegel achshav.
Rich history.
Horadat hadegel achshav.
Love.
3 theme.
Longevity.
Holding hands with somebody special.
Leadership.
The flag circle.
Cold showers.
Bedhocks.
Ruach, which is random acts of kindness.
Happy young people.
When we think about the staff, we think about people who are dedicated, committed, who are crazy, who are wild and wonderful, but who are also deeply committed to things that are meaningful.
Camp was actually run like a kibbutz.
They would wake us up at 3:30 in the morning one day and put us on boats and trucks and walking to this site and build a kibbutz and put up tents.
We had what was called the Blue and White Wars. We were competitive in all kinds of sports.
When Zvi Dershowitz came, he introduced Bikurim, which was a much bigger event.
The songs that we sang in the Chadar were those old Zionistic songs. Ruach noshevet krira. We felt a patriotism, a longing for Israel.
If you will it, it will not be a dream.
I have made a lot of friends at camp.
That first night at camp, around the campfire, you catch the eyes of somebody who's going to be your best friend.
My first Jewish friends were in cabin 17 in 1975.
4 of my very best friends are from 1960 and 61, and we're still in touch and still good friends today.
Herzl is special because of Sweeping Compound.
The farm.
Tevez.
Herzl is special because of the donors and the supporters and the volunteers.
Bug Juice.
The waterfront.
Escape to Israel.
Shooting stars.
Evening programs.
We had something called creative thinking, where we would ponder life's meaning.
There were arts and crafts,
Guitar.
Juggling,
Zumba.
tennis,
Gaga.
Lacrosse.
Music appreciation.
drama games,
Rock climbing.
Badminton.
Basketball.
Archery.
there was swimming,
Yoga.
World League of Herzl Sports.
radio hood,
Buck until it was outlawed.
canoeing,
Mad scientist.
we had a gun,
Kickball.
Newspaper.
Softball.
Ultimate.
soccer,
we would go on a tiul,
Navy SEALs.
Water games.
here's to dear old Herzl, we're so proud of you.
We're proud of your spirit and colors, white and blue.
pride to every Jew. So here's to dear old Herzl, chugim and sports and play and song.
Always together we'll remember for all our days. Bakfar, Rakfar, Al Hagam.
Nimsa shemachana. Ushemo nimsa bilbavenu sidotam b'zichrneinu machana.
Herzl Litami. Uvruchana. Me too. Uvruchana.
Herzl tamid paradam uvaruchachanat mid uvaruchachanat mid.